The year was 2021. The stock market, a playground for the wealthy, was about to get a wake-up call. GameStop, a struggling brick-and-mortar video game retailer, found itself at the center of a financial earthquake. Its stock price, languishing for years, suddenly skyrocketed. This wasn't the work of Wall Street titans or seasoned investors. This was the doing of everyday people, empowered by social media and fueled by a disdain for the financial elite. They congregated on Reddit, a popular online forum, specifically a subreddit called r Wall Street Bets, a haven for audacious stock market gamblers. The message was clear: buy GameStop stock. Hold it, don't sell. What started as a seemingly reckless gamble quickly turned into a David versus Goliath battle, pitting amateur investors against Wall Street behemoths. The implications were huge. Could a ragtag group of internet warriors actually move the market? The answer was a resounding yes. GameStop's stock price soared over 1,700% in January 2021 alone. This was unprecedented. This was chaos. This was the GameStop stock scheme. Behind every great movement is a leader, a voice that cuts through the noise and inspires action. For the GameStop saga, that leader was Keith Gill, better known by his online alias Roaring Kitty. Gill was no Wall Street hotshot. He was a financial analyst turned YouTuber, a charismatic figure who captivated audiences with his in-depth analysis of GameStop's undervalued stock. He wasn't selling a get-rich-quick scheme. He genuinely believed in the company's potential. His YouTube videos and Reddit posts filled with detailed charts and passionate arguments resonated with the masses. He became a folk hero, a symbol of hope for those who felt shut out of the rigged game of Wall Street. Gill's influence was undeniable. His followers, affectionately dubbed apes for their unwavering loyalty, followed his every move, buying up GameStop stock and driving its price to unimaginable heights. The dramatic rise of GameStop stock wasn't just a story of underdog victory, it exposed a dark side of Wall Street short selling. Hedge funds, those masters of the universe, had been betting against GameStop, borrowing shares and selling them, hoping to buy them back at a lower price and pocket the difference. They underestimated the power of the crowd. As GameStop's stock price continued its meteoric rise, these hedge funds faced devastating losses, forced to buy back shares at astronomical prices to cover their positions. This is called a short squeeze. Melvin Capital, a prominent hedge fund, reportedly lost billions. The GameStop saga became a stark reminder. Wall Street was vulnerable, and the little guy, armed with a smartphone and a Reddit account, could bring the giants to their knees. The establishment was shaken. Politicians and regulators called for investigations. Was this market manipulation, or was it just capitalism, albeit a chaotic and unpredictable form at work? Section 4, The Second Coming, Roaring Kitty Returns. The GameStop frenzy cooled down, but the legend of Roaring Kitty lived on. In 2024, he re-emerged, announcing his return to YouTube after a long hiatus. It was as if a dormant volcano had roared back to life. His mere presence sent shockwaves through the market. GameStop's stock price surged once again, jumping over 47% in a single day. The apes, hungry for another taste of victory, rallied behind their leader. The surge was short-lived, but it proved one thing: Roaring Kitty's influence hadn't waned. He remained a powerful force, capable of moving the market with a single tweet or video. Gill's return raised questions. Was he still a champion of the little guy, or had he become a pawn in a larger game, his every move scrutinized and exploited by both fans and foes? Section 5, A House of Cards, GameStop's Uncertain Future. Lost in the frenzy of stock market manipulation accusations and meme stock mania was a simple question: what about GameStop, the company at the center of this maelstrom? The truth was, GameStop was in trouble. Years of declining sales, the rise of digital gaming, and a failure to adapt had left it on the brink. The stock surge, while a welcome cash infusion, couldn't mask the company's underlying problems. New leadership, including Ryan Cohen, the founder of online pet retailer Chewy, offered a glimmer of hope. Cohen's focus on e-commerce and a digital-first strategy seemed like a step in the right direction. However, GameStop remained tight-lipped about its long-term plans. Investors and analysts were left to speculate. Was this a true turnaround story, or was GameStop destined to become a nostalgic relic of a bygone era? Section 6. The Meme Stock Phenomenon, A New Era of Investing. GameStop wasn't just a company, it was a phenomenon, the poster child for a new era of investing, one fueled by social media, meme culture, and a healthy dose of distrust in traditional financial institutions. Meme stocks became part of the lexicon. These weren't companies with stellar earnings reports or groundbreaking products. They were companies embraced by online communities, their stock prices driven by hype, sentiment, and a shared desire to stick it to the man. AMC Entertainment, BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond. All experienced the meme stock effect, their stock prices soaring to dizzying heights, only to crash back down to earth. The meme stock frenzy forced Wall Street to pay attention. It exposed the power of retail investors, the influence of social media, and the fragility of a market built on outdated assumptions. Section 7. A sea of uncertainty. GameStop's fate hangs in the balance. Today, the GameStop saga continues. The stock price remains volatile, a roller coaster ride for those brave enough to climb aboard. Investor sentiment is mixed. Some believe GameStop can reinvent itself, shedding its brick-and-mortar skin and embracing a digital future. Others see a company clinging to the past, its glory days long gone. Analysts are divided. Some, like Michael Pachter of Wedbush, remain skeptical, calling the 2021 rally a pyramid scheme. Others see potential, albeit with a healthy dose of caution. One thing is certain, the GameStop saga is far from over. It's a story about greed, power, and the democratization of finance. It's a story that asks, who controls the market, and who should? If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.